Attorney General Jeff Sessions told Fox News on Tuesday of this past week that yes, Congress is absolutely going to give Donald Trump the money that he needs for his border wall between the U.S. and Mexico. Specifically, Sessions was talking about the fact that this is an issue that Donald Trump is going to continue pushing, and that, yes, I believe Congress will eventually knuckle under and give him the money that he's asking for. But here's the thing. Jeff Sessions is kind of using code talk. Don't worry, Congress is going to give him the money, as if Congress has some kind of bank vault that they all contribute to sitting there, and then when Donald Trump comes asking, they'll put in the code, open the door, and hand him the cash, and he'll walk out the door. That's not exactly how it works. You see, the money that Congress has to play with to do whatever they want to with our country is taxpayer money. So when Jeff Sessions says that Congress is going to be giving Trump the money for his wall, what he means is that me and you and everybody else that pays taxes in this country are going to be funding the border wall. Now, this is a sentiment that has been shared with many Republicans over the last few months, including Donald Trump himself. We've been told that taxpayers are going to be on the hook for this wall. And we know that just a few dozen miles of this wall cost over $1 billion. And we're talking about, 1,700 miles of wall that need to be created. I mean, we're talking about tens upon tens, maybe even $100 billion for this wall that, quite frankly, nobody wants. People in the United States do not want to pay for this border wall. They may want more secure borders, which would actually mean hiring more immigration officials, have stronger checkpoints, things like that. Nothing necessarily wrong with that as long as it is an efficient system that still allows people to come and go. But illegal immigration, people sneaking over the border to take low-paying jobs that nobody else in this country wants, that's not a problem. That's really not. And I know we need people to do it legally. I understand that. But what you need to do, instead of focusing on building a wall, how about you go after the businesses and corporations that hire the illegal workers? Because if they weren't hiring these people, they wouldn't be coming over here. They'd know there was nothing here for them if they came over illegally. You have to punish the real people here. And it's not the people trying to find a better life for themselves. It's the people trying to exploit cheap labor. That is the immigration crisis in the United States that no one is talking about. We're not talking about the fact that it's the corporations that hire these seasonal workers, pay them pennies on the dollar, and then send them back across the border without paperwork, pay them in cash sometimes. Those are the criminals, not the people who try to come over here, make a few extra dollars so they can take care of their family. They're doing what they have to survive. Corporations are doing what they have to do to increase their profit margins. Jeff Sessions sure as hell isn't going to talk about it. Donald Trump's not. And to be honest, no Republicans will talk about this. Instead, we're going to get idiots like Jeff Sessions coming out in the media saying Congress, those noble souls down there in the halls of Congress, they're going to be the ones paying for this border wall to keep everybody safe. No. If this wall gets built, it's coming out of our pockets. And those are pockets that we don't want robbed. Not for this project. If it was something like, debt-free college education, universal health care, I'm sure people in the United States wouldn't mind ponying up a few more dollars each year to pay for those projects. But I think there's very few people who are willing to fork over any money to pay for Donald Trump's disaster of a wall, no matter how Jeff Sessions decides to code his language. When he says Congress is going to pay for something, trust me, that means taxpayers are footing the bill. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. If you've done all those things, please check out all the videos below. Stay up to date with everything we do here at Ring of Fire.